Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and hit the bell icon. Mama June fans spot staged scene, call production out. Mama June fans have spotted a staged scene from the latest episode of Family Crisis. Though the cast claims the reality series is anything but fake, this seems to not be entirely true. So what scene was clearly set up by production and what was the reaction to this? Keep reading for more details. Mama June fans spot staged scene, call production out. Despite saying From Not to Hot and Family Crisis is not staged, viewers are skeptical as they think some storylines are set up. This is not far-fetched as lies have been exposed throughout the years. Two of the most notable ones are they do not film in Pumpkin's real home due to space reasons. So, a show home is provided by the network while filming. Another untruth is that Alana Honey Boo Boo Thompson lived with Pumpkin until graduation. However, it came out that she moved in with her boyfriend, Dralin Carswell, at 16. More so, she may have lived with her other sister, Jessica Shannon, at one point. Viewers are also over the way that the cast overacts in scenes, especially Pumpkin. They have called her out numerous times for this. Finally, the way that the cast acts on the show is polar opposite to their behavior in real life and on social media. Now Family Crisis is in a tough spot. Anna Cardwell has just passed, and everyone is in the processing phase. However, a very observant viewer noticed a staged scene in a recent episode where June is on the phone. Only there is no one on the other end. This was so baffling that a Reddit thread was started to discuss what the OP saw. They could not believe it, but what did followers think of this? This is what I don't get about the show. They have a ton of real material. There's no reason to add in all this fake biddies and the bad acting. You couldn't tell from the asterisked eating smirks they both have whenever they are acting out a scene for production. No surprise, for many Family Crisis fans, this was no surprise that Mama June was openly speaking into a phone with no one on the other end. They felt many things about her were fake, and some did not hold back with their thoughts about the reality star. June loves to come across as some saintly, pure individual mother of the year in the confessional segments, when in reality it's heavily scripted, and all for show. Scamming and grifting at its finest. Another called June out for everything that is fake on her, from her lashes to her hair to her veneers and more. Plus, they noted that the dispute she has been clean as long as she claims, so it is hard to believe anything she says or does is ever genuine or real. Fans of Mama June, From Not to Hot, are buzzing with suspicion, and for good reason. Recently, a group of eagle-eyed viewers began questioning the authenticity of a particular scene, sparking a wave of speculation that the show might be staging moments for dramatic effect. While reality TV often blurs the line between what's real and what's scripted, this time, fans believe the show has crossed a line, calling production out for what they see as a blatant fabrication. The scene in question aired during the latest season and was supposed to be a pivotal moment, one that would tug at the heartstrings and draw viewers deeper into the chaotic life of June Shannon and her family. The episode revolved around an emotional confrontation between June and her daughters, where long-buried grievances were aired and tears flowed freely, but for some fans, the drama felt a little too perfect, the timing too precise, and the emotions too choreographed. It all started when a few dedicated fans began noticing inconsistencies in the background. In one shot, an object would be on the table, and in the next, it would mysteriously disappear, only to reappear moments later. A coffee cup that was supposedly knocked over in a fit of anger stood upright in the following frame. These small, yet glaring errors led viewers to suspect that the scene had been filmed multiple times, with the production team piecing together the most dramatic moments to create a seamless narrative. But it wasn't just the continuity errors that raised red flags. Some fans took to social media to express their doubts about the authenticity of the family's emotions during the scene. It just didn't feel real. One viewer wrote on a popular Mama June fan forum, "The way they were talking to each other, it was like they were reciting lines, not having a real conversation. I've watched this show for years, and I can tell when something's off." Another fan chimed in, "I don't know if anyone else noticed, but the camera angles were too perfect. It's like they knew exactly where to stand and what to say. It felt like I was watching a scripted drama, not a reality show. I think the producers are trying to manipulate us." These comments sparked a heated debate among fans, with some defending the show and others agreeing that something felt off. Of course it's staged, it's reality TV, one user argued. They all do it. But that's what makes it entertaining. If you want real life, watch a documentary. However, others weren't so willing to let the production off the hook. There's a difference between editing for drama and outright faking scenes, another user countered. If this is what they're doing, they're insulting our intelligence. As the online discussions gained momentum, more and more fans began rewatching the scene in question, scrutinizing every detail for signs of staging. Some pointed out that the emotional intensity seemed forced, with long pauses and exaggerated reactions that didn't quite ring true. Others noted that the family members seemed too aware of the cameras, often glancing off-screen as if waiting for direction. But perhaps the most damning evidence came from a former production assistant, who claimed to have worked on the show in its early seasons. Posting anonymously on a reality TV gossip site, the alleged insider revealed that while some scenes were genuine, others were indeed reconstructed for the sake of drama. The producers would ask the family to reenact certain moments if they didn't get a good shot the first time. The post read, "It's not uncommon in reality TV, but it does make you question how much of what you're seeing is real." This revelation only fueled the fire, with fans demanding answers from the show's producers. "We invest our time and emotions into these shows because we think we're watching real people with real problems," one viewer wrote on Twitter. "If they're just acting out a script, what's the point? They owe it to us to be honest." Despite the growing backlash, the show's producers have remained tight-lipped, neither confirming nor denying the accusations. Some speculate that they're hoping the controversy will blow over, while others believe they might address it in a future episode or reunion special. In the meantime, the debate continues to rage on social media, with fans dissecting every new episode for further signs of manipulation. The controversy has also reignited a broader conversation about the ethics of reality TV. Many fans are questioning whether it's fair for producers to blur the lines between reality and fiction, especially when the emotional well-being of the cast is at stake. "These are real people with real lives," one commenter pointed out. "If they're being pushed to say and do things that aren't true, it can have serious consequences for their mental health. The producers need to be more responsible." Others, however, are more cynical, arguing that reality TV has always been about entertainment, not truth. "At the end of the day, it's all about ratings," one fan concluded. "If staging scenes gets more people to watch, they're going to do it. It's up to us as viewers to decide if we're okay with that." As the debate rages on, one thing is clear: fans are becoming increasingly savvy about the tricks of the reality TV trade, and they're not afraid to call out what they see as deceptive practices. Whether this will lead to changes in how these shows are produced remains to be seen, but for now, the Mama June fandom is on high alert, watching every episode with a critical eye. In the world of reality TV, where the line between real and fake is often blurred, it's becoming harder for producers to pull the wool over the eyes of a discerning audience. Whether the accusations against Mama June's production team are true or not, they serve as a reminder that in the age of social media and instant feedback, viewers are more empowered than ever to demand authenticity from the shows they love.